Good afternoon everyone. Welcome to our channel Agricultural Crop Production. So this afternoon I am going to demonstrate to you on how to test the pH level of the soil. So as an agriculturist, it is very important that we also know how to test the soil so that we will know whether the soil is acidic or alkaline. So first and foremost, of course, we need to have the soil. So this is now the soil sample taken from the different areas. So once you are going to take the sample, so after taking it from the area, you are going to dry this one. Then once it is already dry, see to it that it is already pulverized, no? Pulverized. Then once it is already pulverized, so you have to take or you have to divide this one into 4 parts. Then take 2. Then after that, so you are going to take at least 1 kilo. And this is now the 1 kilo ready for submission to the soil laboratory. So the information that you are going to write on the package of the soil sample is the location of the soil sample where it is taken. Then of course the plants present in the area. Then the age of the plant present in the area, and of course the date when the sample is taken. So another material that we need in the soil sampling is, of course, we need to have the tissue paper, so for wiping our equipment. Another is, of course, the disposable glasses for the mixing of our soil solution and for the container of our buffer solution and water. Then of course, we need to have the disposable spoon for preparing the soil solution. Then of course, we are going to use the distilled water. So in testing the pH level of the soil, so it is very necessary that we are going to use the distilled water, not ordinary water. Another of course is the buffer solution. So we have 2 types of buffer solution. We have the pH 7. So this is now pH 7, wherein the color is green. So pH 7. Then another buffer solution is the color pink. So the color pink is now the pH 4. So it is very easy for us to identify whether it is pH 7 or pH 4 by their color. So another material that we are going to use is, of course, the portable pH meter. So this is our portable pH meter. So if we are going to open our portable pH meter, so you will see the portable pH meter. Then together with the pH meter is now the screw. So the screw is used in order to stabilize the reading of our pH. So in using this one, so just simply push this one to expose the reading. Then after that, you are going to remove the cover to expose the probe. So the probe is to be immersed on the soil solution just enough to cover the probe. So once you are going to prepare the soil solution, see to it that it is just enough to cover the probe. Then, before using our pH meter, see to it that you are going to dip this one first on the clean water, distilled water. After that, you are going to wipe it dry. Then once it is already dried, so that is now the time that we are going to dip that into the buffer solution, whether it is 7, pH 7 or pH 4. So the first step that we are going to do is to prepare the soil solution. So of course, one of the glass is for the distilled water. So you have to prepare the distilled water. Another is for the buffer solution. So I am going to use the pH 7. Then of course, the other one is for the soil solution. So take note, so the pH reading ranges from 0 to 14 and 7 is the neutral. So below 7, so 7 to 0, that is now the acidity level of the soil, and 7 above up to 14, that is now the alkalinity level of the soil. So how to do this? So you have to take the soil so that you can prepare a paste-like solution, then add distilled water. Then of course you have to stir this one gently. So until you can prepare a paste-like solution. So just stir it to dissolve the water. So this is not yet paste-like. So if this is now the solution, so we have to add with soil. Then stir this one again until the soil is dissolved. Okay, so you will notice that the soil is already paste-like. So this is now ready for testing. So the next step is to prepare the pH meter. So we have to set aside our soil solution. Then of course, we need to have the tissue for cleaning our pH meter. So we have to remove the cover. Then after removing the cover, so on this one, and this is now our reading, 6.7, and we are going to dip this into distilled water. So you will notice that the reading increases to 8.8. So after that, we have to remove this one and wipe it dry with clean tissue paper. So still, the reading goes down to 7.8. Then after that, so we are going to dip this one into the buffer solution to stabilize so that we can get 7 as the neutral reading. So you will notice that the reading is 6.5 something. So to stabilize this one, so we are going to use now the screw and place it here. So we are going to turn this one to stabilize the reading into 7. Okay, so you will notice that the reading is 7. And this is now the reading that we are going to place on our soil solution. So, remove it from the buffer solution, wipe it dry, then insert that in our prepared soil solution. So, no required time needed. As long the reading will be stabilized, so meaning that is now the result of our pH level of the soil. So, you will notice that from 7, it goes down to 5.7. So, we will wait until such time that the reading will be standby. Okay, so, still, the reading is increasing and decreasing. So, we will wait until such time that the reading will be stabilized. Okay, so you will notice that the reading is already stabilized. It's standby to 5.4. So meaning, the result of this soil is 5.4. So the pH level of the soil is 5.4. So meaning, it is slightly acidic. So once the reading is slightly acidic, so meaning, you can plant any kind of crops. So I'll repeat, it is very necessary that we know what is the pH level of the soil so that we will know also what particular kind of crops to be planted so that we can expect to have a good growth development of the crop. So that is how you are going to use the pH meter and to test the pH level of the soil. And we hope you learned something in our demonstration for this afternoon under agricultural crop production. after using, so you have to clean the pH meter, of course. So dip this one into the water. After dipping that, see to it that you remove the dirt or the soil from the groove. So you switch off, then see to it that it is really very clean. So if there are no water inside, so you have to wipe it dry. So dry na dry. So once it is already dried, so you return the cover. Then, return this in the kit. Then close. So, this is our portable pH meter. Thank you and good afternoon.